What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. So guys, I really want to give a conversation about Candace Owens. Candace Owens fired from the Daily Wire, and I believe that we all know why. Okay? It had a lot to do with her commentary toward the Israel-Palestinian war, and of course, her debates with Rabbi Barlay in disrespect towards Ben Shapiro is what set it off. What set it off? But I'm not going to deal with that one right now. I want to play this clip that Candace Owens made about blacks and their inability to resolve issues. Let's play that clip.
It's a broken culture, it's a broken society, and hip hop is hurting things. But I also want to talk to you about something I've realized, even if Black Americans are aware and know their history, right? And you can get Black conservatives who understand the history much more, who understand, the ills of the left and what the left has done. But still in that regard, they bring to the conservative side the same bad habits that I was hoping Black conservatives would be abandoning. And what I'm talking about, number one, is conflict resolution. Black Americans do not know how to resolve basic conflicts. Everything has to turn into a fight. I hate you forever. You got to draw lines. It's like you're this gang or that gang. And you still see it happening in politics.
So guys, you heard that. Let me then play the clips of Barclay's back and forth with Candace Owens.
So would you say that anybody who takes issue with anything that Israel does is an anti-Semite?
Of course not. That's ludicrous.
Okay, because...
That's a ludicrous statement.
Okay, because then why
That's a ludicrous statement.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, because earlier when we were talking about Dave Smith and I said that some Jewish people don't agree with what Israel is doing as a nation, you suggested that they were self-hating Jews.
Well, that's not what I suggested. What I said is there's a very difference between supporting Israel and supporting Bibi or the government. There's a huge difference. Support of Israel is to understand, and I think, again, this is a place, Eugene Bishop, who was one of the heads of the Central Conference of American Bishops, great Catholic leader, said a number of things, and Monsignor Royal Vatican of blessed memory, I actually heard him say this. Royal said he was one of the first people to do interfaith dialogue after Vatican II. And Royal said the following. You don't know what a rabbi does. You don't know our theology. How dare you call him an unholy rabbi? How dare you go into the misogynistic, the anti-Semitic trope of his hag daughter, something used throughout the late 18th and early through the early 20th century.
Sorry. Hag is now anti-Semitic?
That is a term of his hag daughter that goes back into the witches of Eastern Europe. Why did you have to call her a hag daughter?
Just to be clear, because she's a witch. I think she's a witch. That's not because she's Jewish.
By calling a rabbi's daughter a witch, a hag daughter, you have tapped into an anti-Semitic trope that goes back hundreds of years.
I called his daughter a hag, and I meant it. I'm not taking the words back. I am not going to be told whether you want to dress it up as anti-Semitism, you want to dress it up as that I cannot respond and defend myself. I'm certainly not going to be told that I need to be contained in how I respond.
So that's just two of those, right? Now, why am I playing that? This is very interesting. I'm going to tell you why. Firstly, my brothers, I want to have a real serious discussion about what Candace Owens was saying about blacks not having the ability to resolve issues. And one of the first things that she talks about is black people can't resolve issues. And when they come into the conservative movement, they still can't resolve issues. They go back to the Negro way of doing things and all of that. I found that very interesting, Candace Owens. I thought that was very, very interesting. And this is the reason why I find that so interesting. Because you're explaining yourself. You are explaining yourself. The black person that you're talking about is actually you. Okay, let me prove that to you. It's just like Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales is a staunch feminist. She hates the right, in my honest opinion, really against black men. But who does Amanda Seales have the largest problem with? Listen to what I'm about to say. With who, you might ask? Black Hollywood, other feminists, okay? Her biggest issues are not with black men or the right or black conservatives or white conservatives. No, Amanda Seales' issues largely come from people that don't like her. That's why she's crying right now about Black Hollywood and they won't let her on BET. Well, those are the people that you want to associate yourselves with, but those people don't like you. And you can't blame black men for that, or white conservatives, or racists, or anything that you guys say. You just can't, you're not going to be able to beat anybody with that stick. And the reason why you can't beat anybody with that stick is because those are the people that have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with your particular movement. Nothing. That's what we're going to be dealing with here. Now, the same is going to go for Candace Owens. Candace Owens has a big problem with black people, but her attitude and disposition has carried over to the conservatives. See, that's where the rubber meets the road. See, not only are you sort of correct about how blacks conduct themselves, I've seen it in the community, we all have. The issue is that you forgot to understand that you're also a part of that problem. That's what you forgot. You forgot to mention that, didn't you? You see, in all of these people, wherever they go, there they are. Tiffany Henyard always had excuses. Oh, the Dolton trustees hate me. Really? Okay, and they're all black. What do you say about the Thornton Township trustees, who also don't like you, and they are not even really black? You got Hispanics, whites, and again, the issue is wherever you go, there you are. There you are. You're having problems everywhere you go. And you cannot blame blacks. You cannot blame the black community. You are a problem everywhere you go. And guess what? Here's something else. You also do the same thing to the white guy that you're dealing with right now. He better know it. If you're problematic to do that with conservatives, Jewish or not, what chance does he have? None. None. He has no chance. He has no chance. And see, there's no accountability for your own behavior. A zero. It is none. All right? Folks don't want to discuss it or talk about it, but we will here. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it. Because it's true. No accountability, lying all the time, not being an adult. And you are the exact person that you're talking about. You talk about other blacks. You're talking about yourself. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shirley Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Drunk. Reach the fire, you just the bell. We're out.